Okay. What was that new tact I got? The mage tact. Flame dance, mud fling, and lamp fog. There we go. So now she has all domain costs are increased, but she has the skill which lowers domain cost by 25%, so that kind of negates itself. Right, it's 1.5 times as opposed to 25%. Is it 25% or is it 20%? %. No, 25. So 1.5 is 50% increase in cost, but then she has a 25% decrease in cost, so it factors out the 25% increase in cost. We take those. We take those. Alright. What I'm going to do eventually is take a page out of the Mary Skelter playbook and start aggressively cutting. Like, obviously not now. Not now, because it's the first dungeon. We're still going around getting our bearings. But when shit gets worse, I say first dungeon because there's bound to be like different like areas of this labyrinth. So, you know, when things get like bad, that's when I will start cutting aggressively. What exactly is my goal? Explore the labyrinth and delve even deeper. There's stairs. Yeah, I have to get the floor 3. Stairs down are over there. Okay. Quickest way would be down, right, up, down, and just follow. Alright.
Let's get started. This is a big win.
It is a win. Stop getting ahead of yourself. Surprise? Yeah, okay, good. For a second, I thought we didn't get surprise attack.
That was easy.
And by the way, yes, eventually I will have guys named like Hallow and Smoking. Let's be honest, I can't not.
Let's get started.
These are stairs going up. Wait a minute.
Yes.
These are the wrong stairs. Where's the stairs going down? I know there are stairs going down. Oh no, it's right. I was literally right there. I was correct and then I walked past it.
Stay focused, everyone.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
On to the next one.
You know what? I'm glad we can one-turn that bitch. Wait, why did her mage coven go down? Oh no, it went up because she's not in the other coven anymore. Attack resonance and power source. When you command your puppet soldiers to attack, you may have noticed an effect known as attack resonance. Consecutive attacks have a chance to trigger attack resonance, and once it occurs, it will increase the damage of your attacks. With each attack resonance, the damage multiplier on your normal attacks will rise. If a puppet soldier has a high rapport with the puppet soldier that attacked prior, an attack resonance is much more likely to occur. When attack resonance occurs, the power source meter will fill. As the meter fills, attack resonance is more likely to occur. The power source meter appears at the top left of the screen and will display all power source that has accumulated thus far. Triggering a domain echo will consume all of the power source on the meter. Domain echoes are very similar to attack resonance. Also, the amount of mana you receive after battle will increase as your power source meter fills. Okay, so regular attacks boost that, and then magic spends it. So you're basically using normal attacks to boost magic attacks, is the idea.
Yeah. That was easy.
A mallet? I don't think anyone here uses hammers, so... Any about to act, it will have reduced defense. Okay. Enemies that are about to act are marked with, yep. Oh, hello, sir. Yes.
Let's begin, shall we?
Oh. Okay. Melt an enemy from the insides. Corrode enemies with liquefied mana, and convert mana to fire. Okay, so just alright. You know, I feel like Rock Crusher will work on the rock enemy. Okay, so fire was not a good. Attack regularly then. What did I attempt? I wish I could see the goddamn log. What did I do with her? I think I did fire. Let's try mud. Oh, Rock Crusher is good. That's not great, but it is damage. Damn, I can only get one off. Alright. Okay. No one has the heal. God damn it. God.
Go.
It was a gore hit at least. Storing power. Alright. Alright, so we can't fuck with this guy yet. Good to know. I lost fur cap. Alright.
I'm restored.
Okay, so we can't fuck with that that dude yet. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, steer clear of that one.
Fight.
Either need better gear, higher levels, or more dudes before we can fight that rock dude. Come level it up, lovely. Wooden shield, I don't know who uses shields. Because really, no one right now. Sealed armor. I guess I could give it to my tank, but why would I? When their things are... Their skills scale off the weapon they have, not the shield.
Fight. That was easy.
True path is beyond this wall. Okay, well we'll deal with that in a second.
Let's begin, shall we?
Here I go.
Ah,
That was easy.
Red miasma inflicts the statuses in addition to damage. Alright, fair enough.
Let's get started. Right behind you.
Looks like slash and pierce is not effective, but blunt is. Alright, well... Fortify, 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 fortify.
Heads up.
Wind, not effective, but it is what it is. Okay. I need to find out what's effective against that thing. Also, poison steel? Come on. Icon preceding the damage number is a damage type. I figured that out. Shortage tablet. How long does that... Okay, now poison's gone. Jesus. That lasts forever.
Started.
Let's try fire and mud.
Donum power.
Fire is very... No, mud is very effective. So is fire. Alright, good to know.
A big win.
Whatever element mud is. Stench prevents you from seeing enemy symbols. Be careful.
Fight.
No, mud is the element. Mud is in fact the element. Alright.
Easy.
You completed your full exploration of the third floor. Have I? I just entered the third floor. Are you familiar with the basic gameplay functions? Press triangle to access tactics. Yeah, I know. Formation menu. You can access the menu by pressing triangle and inside the labyrinth and your base. First to the brigades menu, where you can view your registered covens, soul packs, and the puppet soldiers assigned to them. Next is the character menu, where you can view status of each. Yeah, I know. Get the most of your characters. Pay close attention to the weapon and strengths or weaknesses of their facets. Status, you can view and change characters' nicknames or the dominant hand they use for their weapon. Labyrinth, you can press R1 and right to view the equipment screen, R and F to view the status screen. Items menu, you can view items to heal your puppets. Yeah. Labyrinth, you can use left to shortcut access to the items menu. Sometimes you'll find items that have the potential sealed. Yeah, I've noticed that. You can perform a ritual at the caravan to properly release the seal, or you could forcibly remove the seal through the item menu. Either way, you'll have new equipment for your puppet soldiers to use. Pick whichever method suits your needs. Oh, you can flick the touchpad up. Okay. Launch the menu to customize a variety of gameplay settings. Suspend. Yeah, okay. Once you obtain the Reinforced Defense tactic skill, you can spend reinforcement at the formation menu to heal your puppet soldiers. Press R1 on display your brigade and then press X to heal a selected puppet soldier. Okay, so now they want me to Mud Amulet. What is Mud Amulet? Provides various resistances. Alright. Leather bag. Guard chance, stun chance, critical chance, luck, dex, agility. Okay, well. Okay. Another one of these? No. No. Well, I'm back through here. Oh, it's the same guy. That was the same guy. Okay.
Let's get started.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Okay, neat. That just leaves me out here. Alright. Man, poison just never ends, does it? Why am I no longer able to see things? Oh, it's because of stench. That's why. Because my dude got a stench, I can no longer see shit. Fair enough. So we just get into fights when we do. Also, she's getting no XP, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Alright, Jesus. A random Mars enemy encounter. One that I've destroyed several times. It's just like, A, death. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Thank you for that.
This is the story of a terrible demon who lived in the forest. Once upon a time, there were two brothers who were slaves to a greedy demon. The demon forced them to do hard, grueling work. It could have used its magic to easily finish the work, but the demon enjoyed making the brothers suffer. One day, the brothers tried to make their escape, but the demon chased them down. The demon said,
Idiots! Did you think you could run away?
The poor brothers were caught and received terrible punishments. The demon said,
That's it! Time for a whipping! Don't try to run away again, or I'll carve out your eyeballs!
the brothers knew they would be killed one day. And after talking it over, they decided they would kill the demon first. One day, the brothers stole one of the demon's most cherished gemstones and ran away with it. They planned to use it as bait to lure the demon to the well, then push him into it and kill him. But the demon didn't care about the gemstone at all, and the brothers were captured again. The demon said,
Idiots! Did you think you could run away again?
The poor brothers received a terrible punishment. The forest trembled as the demon's laughter echoed through the night. And so ends this story of a terrible demon who lived in the forest.
Alright, well I thought like there should be more to that story, but fair enough, I guess. Having finished selling refreshments to the other children, Luca returns with a beaming smile on her face.
Madam Junior, thank you. I had so much fun.
This is a pointless farce, but I suppose it's necessary to keep up appearances.
Good day to you, Madame Dronia. I came to see your puppet show. Your performance was splendid.
You're not here to molest me again, are you?
Marietta removed their habit and pressed their hands together as if offering a quick prayer to any gods or god or gods watching.
Why, such talk in public will only lead to misunderstanding. As a servant of God, I'm beholden to my vow of chastity.
Uh-huh.
Chastity, huh? Whatever you say.
How rude. I'll have you know, I was working the fields this morning for the good Lord. And as I was returning, I happened to overhear that you had opened a theater. Ah, yes, I got a lot of potatoes today. Please stop by for a meal. I'll cook up some boiled potato rolls.
Can you plant other stuff?
Potatoes, don't you?
Luca likes potatoes, not me.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you're gonna be doing this show all the time?
A little boy older than Luca, but not that much older, ran up to Dronia.
Hey. Hey, lady!
Yes, little boy, we'll be performing shows every so often while we're in town. I hope you'll attend again.
After finally getting Dronia's attention, the boy suddenly becomes shy.
Wow.
book? It was a great story. Lady Wit, Madame Dronia made it up herself. She did. Take it back.
What are you getting mad for? Just because it sucked doesn't mean it wasn't interesting.
Little boy is suddenly shoved aside by a soldier.
Ouch!
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Mario runs over to the little boy and helps him on his feet.
What? We're not doing anything. Another one's coming. Marietta, get this kid out of here.
Yes, that seems wise. All right, let's go, Fritz. Madame Dronia, please be careful. Mikhail and Frank have a reputation for being difficult to deal with.
I see. Luca, check on the well.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, I'm talking to you! What are you doing here?
My job?
Don't act like you don't know the rules. No one's allowed near the Well of Kalaza.
I apologize. Ever since we arrived in this town, we've just been focused on entertaining the children. That being said, we've already been given permission to perform here.
What? From who?
I have received permission from Acting Governor Petrone.
Is that so? Then show us your permit, we'll be on our way.
Permit? I never considered the need for a permit, and it's so obvious too. What was I thinking?
No permit, huh? That seems pretty suspicious. Why, we might have an actual witch on our hands.
Let's go! You're coming with us! One way or another, you're gonna tell us who you are.
Hey, don't touch me.
Hey, I haven't even touched you yet. Huh? Whoa, check out her leg! What's up with that?
The soldier grabs Dronia by her prosthetic leg and starts yanking on it. What the fuck?
Is that a wooden leg? What are you, some kind of scarecrow? How pathetic!
Maybe we should do a cavity search. Find out if the rest of her's made of wood too.
Whoa, not here.
Huh? Oh, yeah. On your feet, woman. You're coming with us.
Very well. Let's go to hell together.
Huh? What are you doing with your hand?
Mikhail and Frank, was it? If I must accompany you, so be it. But not before you patrol the city for 7 days and nights, without food or sleep, like loyal little soldiers.
Yes. We better get started on our patrol. 7 days and 7 nights, huh? This is gonna be rough.
To be fair, they had that coming. With the commotion calmed, the crowd disperses, some shaking their heads in disbelief at what they just witnessed. Okay, so her cover's blown now.
I let my anger get the best of me and used my glamour in public. Still, it worked like a charm on those soldiers. I can glamour anyone into doing my bidding by manipulating the latent mana that surrounds them. Only other witches have been able to resist it, but it has never failed to work on a normal human. I wonder, do those soldiers also know about the underground labyrinth? I need to be more careful. My glamour is powerful, but I can't become dependent on it.
Madame Dronia! Madame Dronia! Tracty's back!
Dronia flips through the pages of the Attractors Demonstrum.
Tracty, I think you might be taking this a little too seriously. You don't need to get so worked up over the twists and turns down there. If you're at a crossroads and you don't know which path to take, just pave your own path. If a wall is low enough, go over it. If it's in the way, destroy it. Your mission is simply to conquer the labyrinth. How you complete your mission is irrelevant. do whatever you must to produce results. Let's see. Now that we've mapped more of the labyrinth, we must soon devise a serious plan for conquering it. The underground labyrinth is really this vast? A sprawling labyrinth, tucked beneath that well. Of course! I can't rely on Tracty alone. I need to do my part to produce results too.
You gonna go down there?
I just heard you doing your naughty laugh, Madame Dronia. You're thinking about doing something bad.
Probably.
Luca, I wrote down a list of things I want you to buy for me tomorrow.
Huh? What's all this stuff? What are you gonna use it for?
You'll find out soon enough. Also, Tracty, I'd like you to bring me 10 units of high-quality saltpeter.
I'm sorry?
If my hypothesis is correct, this town is not what it seems. Just wait. I'll expose your true nature. Oh, but before that, hold on, Tracty.
Drain produces a quill and begins to write something for Tracty.
There. Now you can destroy walls. Remember, do whatever you must to produce results.
You learned the Tracty skill, Wall Destroy! You can now destroy walls and labyrinths. Smash him up good. Through which petition you can make a request of Madame Dronia in exchange for mana, and she will grant those requests. You can ask for many things, such as renaming puppet soldiers or learning Tracty skills to help you explore the labyrinth. As the story progresses, you'll be able to make more requests for specific things. To start off, I recommend that you request to find more items that will let you find hidden items in the labyrinth. I already did that. Check the wish petition. Yeah, I literally already done that. I've made use of that one. Find 10 high quality saltpeter. Use RF during battle to raise puppet's attack. And use RF in battle to raise its defense or out of battle to heal it. I will take that one. Alright. Still no soul vials. Now yeah, we just go. Alright. I gotta find 10 saltpeter. I think I have some already, so. Oh, I did not repair her.
You kept me waiting.
Let's use the reinforcement skill just learned, Wallbreaker. Face the wall you wish to break and then press R1 and triangle. Make sure you have enough RF to spend before you do it. Walls are color coded and certain walls can't be broken. Check the mini-map before you or waste RF trying to break the indestructible walls. Other reinforcement skills will now be available to learn through Witch Petition. You can learn Treasure Hunt and start breaking walls to look for hidden items. If you haven't learned Treasure Hunt already, I recommend you do so right away. Okay, but how do I know? So what colour then is it that the wall has to be that I can't break it? So can I break this wall? I can't. What the fuck? Puppet part, so I can make a second puppet if I want. I need the soul vials though. Reinforced offense and reinforced defense. Two types of reinforcement that can apply during battle. First is offense, which increases attack. Second is defense, which increases defense. Activating these effects will consume reinforcement, but they can be applied to each coven. Second defense is going to be raised up to 3 times in this manner. Reinforcement can be used outside of battles. Available tool conquering the labyrinth. Most reinforcement skills can be learned via which position. Alright. Well, we know these guys are weak to mud and fire.
Go!
Donum power! This is a big win! This'll help us fight!
Yes, of course.
Cover from stench faster. And you got cover from startle faster. Okay.
Fight! That was easy.
Let's begin, shall we?
Right behind you!
Be right there!
There! Yes!
Oh, they've grown again.
Abyss recovery. Alright. So level 8, everyone seems to just get a status effect recovery.
Everyone!
Which quite frankly I'm fine with.
No! You won't get away! Huh?
Ah,
This is a big win!
Why is there 2 of them right here?
Stay focused, everyone! There!
Why would you have 2 right here? One after another.
Fight! Right in the sweet spot! This is a big win!
String footwear. Hit and avoid. Or evade. No. Actually, no, yeah, it was avoid. Alright, you have that. How many saltpeter do I have? 4. There's a whole ass side of this floor which I could probably break down. The yellow walls, I'm assuming, can't be broken down.
Stay focused, everyone! Right behind you!
Here I go!
Right behind you!
Here I go!
Yes!
Coven level 4, god damn. I don't know what that does, but still, god damn, that sounds impressive. Hammer what? Countries that mine this rare red ore are said to flourish for centuries. Alright, so I guess that's sellable. Well. Alright.
started.
At least I have an answer to my question of why are they in the walls.
Here I go.
Because they're in the walls because I can get through there.
Yes.
I need a key. Alright.
Stay focused, everyone. Yes.
Okay, is there anyone on this floor I can probably try to fuck up? Yes, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots on this floor.
Let's get started. Here I go.
My Vanguard are in slight trouble.
Here I go. Yo,
Okay, they're fine.
a big win.
They're fine. Headgear. We lost a headgear, now we have more headgear. Low defense but increases hit. Just up hit and avoidance. Ancient coin, okay. Witch amulet. Yellow walls and mini map cannot be destroyed, yeah, I figured. HP and strength. Witch amulet. This is a physical fighter's thing. Okay. Oh, can I use this to get past that weird talking? I can. To get past the weird dude. And it... That was not ideal. Sorry, how do I revive? I want an X, but it's not doing it. Slight issue. Let me just get my phone real quick. Ah, it should be there, but it's not. That's an issue. Ah, fuck it. Ah, fuck it. Okay. We might have to leave. We might have to leave.
Here I go. That was easy.
We might have to leave real quick. Do not mind me.
Let's get started. Here I get there. That was easy.
Okay. Yeah, we require movement.
Let's get
I
started.
pressed the wrong button. God damn it. Alright.
That was easy.
I pressed the side step, not the not this. Alright. Movement. We need to leave. We need to leave.
Yes, of course.
Okay, back in we go. Alright, back in we go.
Let's get started.
Note to self. Do not hold forward when you break a wall. Because holding forward will make you walk. You don't want to walk necessarily when you break a wall. That shit did damage.
Here I go. Right behind you. I can.
What?
Here I.
The stars.
What the fuck health does this have? Ooh. Okay, alright, Alright, cool. Okay, cool. I lost gear. Okay. That's neat.
I'll learn from this mistake.
That's neat. Alright, so, on the first floor, you can just run into enemies that are like, what, 3 times my level? That's neat to know. Did the items spawn? They did not. Oh, they did. Not the one I'm looking for, though. I have 5 saltpeter. 6 saltpeter. That is completely on me.
Stay focused, everyone. There.
I am just trying to break every goddamn wall to see what's here.
Big win.
The answer appears to be nothing. Hey, a small soul, there we go. Okay, it appears that all of that is actually just nothing. Yeah. All of that is just nothing. Another key that needs. Got 3 of them.
Yeah. This is a big win.
You gotta leave anyway because I'm out of reinforcement now.
Oh, they've grown again.
Do walls stay destroyed? Alright, let's get a new boy. Craft. Alright, let's get a... Only because I have a bell. Bell boy. Buffer, debuffer. Do I have a name for that? I don't really. No, I don't have a name. I have a name for a healer, but not a buffer and debuffer. Ah, sod it. Charm bells. Report gain and losses. Recover HP. Yeah, okay. Charm, dex, and agility seem to be like your biggest things. Yeah, right, vehicle.
Here, yeah, here, yeah, here. I live for the applause.
Here, my dancing will captivate you.
Huh?
Of course, I'm beautiful. Always. Here, here. You kind of smell. Just a little.
Alright.
Oh, the flower of the stage has arrived. I hope something interesting happens.
Hang on. What is... What is... You know what? We take those. And we standard for that. Skill selection, what do you come with? Love, hate, love. And healing chime. Let's get you... charm. I'm noticing that all of them have like just basic stat ones, and I'm fine with that. Okay. Brigade. Final brigade. We have defense, guard, self, and insight. Well, we know who we're putting that on. What does insight do actually? Can't see. Alright. Yep, alright. You can dual wield. But we won't. No headgear. Okay, no shoes, no relics. Alright. I guess I can make her dual wield bells. I can make her dual wield bells, there we go. Okay, still gotta find Saltpeter. What's that? 6 Saltpeter? 8. Oh wow, alright. 9. 10. Oh, we're done. Cool. Before we continue exploration, you should deliver the 10 high quality torpedoes to Mandronia. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the goddamn plan, let me tell you.
I did it, Madame Dronia! I got all the stuff you told me to buy!
Give it here. Let's see. Lead, iron scrap, copper plates. That's all of it.
What you gonna do with all this stuff?
Oh, I've got something in mind. But to make it, I'll need a lot of mana and an alchemy pot. I could commission a tinker to make an alchemy pot for me, but... Luca, did you see any tinkers in town?
A tinker? I don't know.
Then hurry up and go find one.
Oh, wait a minute! A visitor! Yes? Who is it?
Pardon me, but is Madame Dronia here?
Oh, hello, Mr. Klaus. Yes, Madame Dronia is here.
Ah, Klaus. What brings you here today?
My master sent me to check on your progress. How goes your exploration?
Tell your master that the exploration is proceeding as planned, and that he has nothing to worry about. Here, take these back with you.
There's a bunch of items that happen to be lying around and gives them to Klaus. Just bullshitting her way through this.
These are the spoils of our most recent exploration. I'm sure your master would like them right away.
As you wish. You seem busy, so I suppose I will take my leave for today.
Oh yes, there is one question I wanted to ask you.
Yes?
Does your master have an alchemy pot at his shop? It's a type of cauldron which is used to perform alchemy.
An alchemy pot? No. To my knowledge, I have never seen anything like that. After all, you are the first witch to visit this town.
I see. Then can you deliver this letter to your master for me?
Certainly. I will see that he receives it. Now, if you'll excuse me.
What was that letter?
An advanced progress report. I'm sending it now so he doesn't whine about it later.
So what are you gonna do? I wanna know! Tell me!
I'm going to blow up the well of Kalaza.
The what? What? Why?
Can't do that, Madame Dronia! All the miasma will flow into town!
What's your point? The labyrinth is already connected to the surface through that well. So what's the harm in making that well a little bigger?
It will kill people!
But what about all the people? I'm worried about them!
Remember those soldiers with the weird bird masks? They had fragrant herbs stuffed into the beaks. If those idiots think a little potpourri will protect them from the miasma, they're in for a rude awakening.
But...
Anyway, weren't you supposed to find me a tinker?
Oh,
Stop wasting time here and go find one. Or else I'll turn you into a donkey and make you pull my caravan for the rest of your life.
I'm going right now!
Alright. But why are you gonna bomb the place?
And as for you, Tracty, get back to exploring. Chop chop.
But why you gonna bomb the place? Luca ran as fast as her little legs could take her down to the downtown district. Oh, that poor gal. Alright, back in we go. And by that I mean save real quick though. Gotta save real quick though. Get my ass beat like goddamn.